This night was absolutely epic. There was probably like 100 riders or so. We're just cruising through downtown Portland, over on the waterfront. We just met at OMSI. The ride started at like 7:30, rode till about 12:40, and still had like 72% battery left. Riding on the InMotion V11, and it's my first group ride. At this point, I've only had the thing for like a month and a week or so. So still kind of getting used to it. Just got my V3 Clark pads in yesterday, so I'll probably do a little video on those things. But yeah, super fun time. Dude right in front of me there's doing some juggling as he's sessioning on the unicycle. Boy's got skills. This part of the ride was pretty sick. Water on both sides. Now we're on the east side of the river of Portland. Still going strong. And in a little bit here, Sheridan Miller and some other cat ride down quite the set of stairs. At an angle too, so that was pretty sick. Got the gnarly Mike Leahy right there in front of me. He's cranking some jumps, some little guys compared to what he usually hits. A little later on this ride, I didn't catch any footage of it though, but in case you don't know, this is the dude that's just absolutely sending it on these motorcycles, hitting like dirt bike gaps, realistically, mountain bike downhill gaps. Check them out all over the internet. Facebook, Instagram, you'll find them. Mike Leahy, Jim Time. This part of the ride we just got done over at Lucky Lab Brewery. Used to meet over there for paraglider meetings back in the day, but we ended up finding another venue. But I ended up stopping for a slice of pizza, hit the bathroom. By the time the pizza was done, the ride was heading out, and the thing was way too hot to chow down, so I just threw it in a little to-go box and brought it with me, cruising through downtown Portland. The ride consisted of mad electric vehicles, from electric bikes, one-wheels, unicycles, scooters, and that's pretty much it, I guess. Everything electric you could kind of almost think of. It's pretty sick. There's Zen Lee right there in the neon green, just dipping and diving through everyone. We had a sick ride later in this ride. We were shredding some trails at night, just getting a little buck, ended up sliding out in front of me, but it was super sick. Bunch of cats from other states on this ride. It was like the 433 ride or something. I forget what it actually meant. It was like 4 states and 3 days or weeks or something crazy. I don't really even remember, but someone told me about it that night. So it was a good first Friday night ride to join. A lot of stop and go through the city for the most part. We were following all the traffic lights. Everyone's just jamming out on their own tunes. There was a guy in this ride who had like a big boombox on his back. The boombox matched his like suit he was wearing. He's pretty sick. I think in this next shot he might be in it or so. There's Boombox Man right there on that one wheel. That crazy, like graffiti looking suit or something. were en route to this next spot over at these other high-rise buildings where everyone was plugging in to recharge. All the one-wheel guys, some scooters. I mean, most of these unicycles really don't have to plug in. At least I didn't. I just ended the ride with like 70% battery or something. I think we put on like 20 miles, 5 hours. So there's a lot of breaks. But funny fact is, they ended up like blowing the circuit for like the whole block because mad people were plugging in to charge, and all the outside plugs ended up going dead while everyone was chilling. Some dude ended up crashing right here on a scooter. I saw him after trying to rebend some levers and all that stuff. This little pile up right there. Now we're getting into the nighttime session through the woods. Sheridan Miller and I just leading the pack, absolutely cruising. I quickly realized that I probably need to get myself a extra flashlight or something mounted on my helmet or on my unicycle so I can see a little further out. This stock V11 headlight, even though it's kind of good, it just doesn't see far enough for when you're cranking, especially in the pitch black through the woods. But Zen Lee was behind me. We're all cruising pretty fast, and super fun. This was like the highlight of the session for me, ripping the trails at night, going as fast as we could. One dude's got like the dual headlights on his helmet. That's where it's at. You can see crystal clear. We were just waiting on everyone to get into the group here before we take off, and I end up getting behind Zen Lee. Got Sheridan right there on the S18 in front. I forget what Zen's on. Maybe they I don't even know, EX or something. I'm not sure if that one had suspension or not, but a little bit into this section of the trail, we ended up cranking these rocks that were kind of low. I heard some pedal hits, and then Zen kind of slid out in front of me, and I just kind of jumped off mine so I wouldn't run into him. Ended ended up making a big old pile up on this little hill right after these rocks. Kind of stopped everyone from proceeding forward. Mad people had to jump off and continue session from there. Looks like Zen came in a little too hot on that bridge and hit the side and got a little squirrely. Thought he might send it over the side, but kept it on there, kept it riding good. There's that dude again behind me with the dual lights in his helmet, just lighting up the path. Like for me, even definitely taking note of that. Got to look into getting myself a little set of those Predator status lights. At this point, I was behind many riders. It was kind of a little slower than I'd like through this trail, but still fun. Kind of wish I was out front, just cranking along. Got the veteran Sherman right there in front of me, and some other, I don't know, Goat or Gotway or something right there behind me. Homie with the Predator lights is rocking. And then got the rainbow veteran Sherman up there in front of me. It was approaching like 12:30 this hour. Nice and cool. We ended up running into like a bike party, a pedal bike party over on the Springwater Corridor Trail. This dude had like his own little DJ booth, just bumping music. There's like 30-40 people just out there dancing, getting sloshed. It's pretty funny. And a little later, right on the ride back to my car, I ended up running into a couple cats. There's like 3 dudes just ripping pit bikes around the city. I ended up riding with them for a couple minutes before I headed over to my car. Super fun night. Well, that's pretty much going to do this session. It's an epic time riding that night. Looking forward to hitting another Friday night ride. Been out of town for a couple weeks. Went over to Maine, visit some family. Just got back to Oregon yesterday and gotta edit some more footage and maybe do a little video on these V3 pads. I'll talk to you guys later. Shred on.